how wet are we gonna get today? If we find a moose in this closed area, we have to report it to Parks Canada. This is so intense. Oh wow. This is crazy down. There's more, but that looks, I'm not doing that. After our hike in Egypt Falls, check out my part 1 video for more on that, we drove to Chetty Camp. It is an Acadian fishing village located near the west entrance of the Cape Breton's Highland National Park. Our second Airbnb was Casa Bonita, located right on the Cabot Trail. It's a cute bed and breakfast spot with the most generous hosts. Our host Denise made the yummiest French toast I've ever had. It truly was a breakfast with a view. Our full day in Cape Breton began with whale watching with Captain Zodiac Whale Cruise. The company has a full money-back guarantee if no whales are seen on the cruise, which was reassuring.
Hey yo, fuck criminals. I feel like it.
So how wet are we gonna get today?
Shouldn't get wet.
No?
I'm gonna try hard not to.
Okay. We went out for 2 hours and ended up seeing some minke whales, like this one. I highly recommend this experience if you're in Chetty Camp. The boat ride was choppy, but that's only because it was windy that day. If you don't get seasick, then check this out. The boat ride along the coast of Cape Breton Island is stunning. We then drove up the Cabot Trail to Cape Breton's Highland National Park. A park pass must be purchased at the visitor center to access the park. We wanted to do the Skyline Trail, and we did the full 9.2 kilometer loop, which took us about 2 hours. The trail was mostly flat and woodsy, but the boardwalk lookout point is incredible. To preserve the boreal forest, we planted
New seatings.
new seedings for trees, and to protect those trees from being eaten by moose, a certain section has been fenced in, which we have to close after we leave. If we find a moose in this closed area, we have to report it to Parks Canada. Pretty cool. Almost done the hike. About a kilometer left of a 10K hike on the Skyline Trail.
Definitely worth it. Super nice.
We finished the 10-kilometer hike in 2 hours. Proud of us! Woo! Skyline Trail done!
That's not bad.
The park has iffy network coverage, so I'd recommend picking up a map from the visitor center at the entrance of the park. Since the Cabot Trail loops, you probably won't get lost, but a map is nice to have in case your internet connection wonks out.
I know you're just a dawn away.
We weren't comfortable with driving around the park in the dark, so we made sure to get our views in during the day.
I've seen so many times before, but it's something else today.
next stop was to Meat Cove, which is a rural fishing community in the most northerly settlement in Nova Scotia. I definitely come back here again to stay the night at the Meat Cove campground. We drove back to our Airbnb and made a couple stops along the way to enjoy the sunset.
Yeah, it's so nice with the sunset.
Sunset hits different.
We have a reservation for 9 p.m. We're gonna get out of the park at 8:52. So we're gutting it. The sunset. Oh.
Our plan was to make our 9 p.m. reservations at La Brie Cafe in Shetty Camp. Once we got there, we found out that it was closed because of a staffing shortage. A word of caution here, most restaurants in Shetty Camp close early during the week, around 9 p.m. Even the grocery store was closed, so we had an involuntary fast that night. This is not as sharp a turn.
You're doing like full-on sharp turns.
Crazy. Views definitely beat city driving.
Yeah. So this is day 2 of Cape Breton.
We had to come back. This wasn't planned, but our pass expires at 4 p.m. and right now it's 9:40. We're heading to Bullock Falls, our last site at Cape Breton's Highland National Park.
Quick little stop, and then we're gonna hit the road. But
Jam-packed day.
lots of driving. Lots of driving.
Oh, so beautiful.
So what's one thing you miss about living in Ontario?
Leo.
Our dog. Nice.
Yeah, I don't even miss my bed that much.
Okay, but what's one thing explicitly from Ontario? Not Leo, but I mean like one thing about the city, I guess. Conan. Nice.
We then drove back to Shetty Camp to check out the Gypsum mine quarry, which was only a 5-minute drive from our Airbnb. The site was a mine which operated from 1908 to 1939. The quarry location has now filled up with water and is a great swimming spot. I definitely recommend the hike up the steep hill for the views at the top. Proper shoes are a must if taking this path. This is so intense. Made it. Oh wow. Ah, so beautiful. Nice. Look. Oh, wow. This is crazy now.
Is it? There's more.
There's more, but that looks, I'm not doing that. After grabbing lunch, we started our drive back to Halifax and got to the city around 6 p.m.